Welcome to the Pimp My Setup highlights for episode number 215. The first setup of the day was submitted by Eden. The one little problem I had with it is, like, you know, got red and black theme and all that, but the desk does not really, I mean, it's a great desk. It's really clean, nice. Yeah. It's a very clean desk and all that. It works for what you're doing, but I feel like the desk does not really fit your overall theme, because I know above, like, you have a different wood colored shelving unit, which is understandable.
It's got wood and black.
Yeah, so you got like a bunch of mixed with furniture and all that. I wish they were all black.
Just make it red, but all the drawers, the right side and everything. If that was bright red, wouldn't that shit just pop?
I was gonna say something about that because I feel like it's so easy to fix. Overall, Out of Sight and Mind does a great job. Just like a very, very clean setup. I like the PC off to the right, you know. Definitely a great spot for it.
Underglow looks sick.
Underglow looks sick. Yeah, the red LEDs definitely work. Black and red always works, but I feel like it's overdone some of the times. Eden scored a 90. The next setup was submitted by Nathan. Not the greatest. It really just, it comes down to like getting a new desk because you have everything like just like smushed into that corner, and it just like the PC's behind your monitor, everything's pushed up.
But does he really need a new desk? Or does he just need common sense?
Common sense definitely helps, but I feel like, you know, I just don't like the way that desk is because it definitely like it's hanging out a little too much. I don't know what's off to the right side. It's like a door or a mirror or something like that.
Yeah, it's trippy, but yeah,
it's like overlapping there, and I feel like it just doesn't fit that corner. Throw everything off, start fresh, and like organize everything properly. Get rid of that printer that's off to the left, put it on the floor, put it off on that little thing off to the left. Out the window, but people still use printers, so you can't do that. Yeah, PC needs to go on the floor in the, like, I think it would fit one of those little shelving down below. Would you not?
Yeah, well, that's what it's meant for. Also,
yeah.
What the?
Nathan scored a 50. The next setup was submitted by Hashim. This is a weird kind of like setup because he's got two different setups to work with because he's got two different laptops. He's got a Mac and a normal laptop. I feel like the desk on the left has like that little lamp thing holding his headphones. Not the best thing. I like the idea of it, but I feel like the headphones are getting stretched out way too much.
Yeah, it's cool to keep on your desk, but don't use it for the headphones. It's not meant for that. They're supposed to be up against the back of the desk.
Yeah, they're not supposed to be in front or underneath.
Yeah,
like,
kicking off the wall, not kicking off the floor, my dude.
No, yeah, but I like the red LEDs. I think it looks nice. I wish there was more on the right side because he's got left side LEDs and then nothing on the right side.
Think about the right side. You open up the Mac, you're covering the screen. I would assume he uses this side for the consoles, but I just feel like everything on his wall is like so small, and people are making fun of it. Like, look at that mini guitar and mini canvas.
And he's got the little shelf above, like the little floating shelf above that you can barely even see.
No sense. He has Captain America and Hulk on it. Fill up the walls, fill up the hutch section.
Hashim scored an 84. The next setup was submitted by Jared. He says he knows he needs a new desk. Now, Matt, what do you think about the desk? Does he need a new desk?
I say no.
That's what I was saying, because it doesn't look like it's warping at all from what we can tell. I mean, it's not the thickest material.
What's weird is the fact, I mean, yes, it's odd. It looks like, you know, long 2x4s isn't the worst thing ever, but I think your biggest problem is that your monitors are super low down.
Yeah.
Whereas if they were up and elevated, which by the way would help with your speakers, which are insanely small and can go underneath them, if they were elevated, it would look way better. But it almost looks like you'd have to have no abdomen and no neck in order to have your head at the right level.
I remember the borders that we had as a kid, like the sports borders and all that. This one's 3 times the size that we had.
Oh yeah, it's huge. It's almost like he just did 3 of them himself.
But I wish the walls were a different color. I wish he didn't have that border on top. Jared scored a 90. The next setup was submitted by LYFE. Cable management wasn't really a priority for LYFE. There was a further back photo showing off a lot of, he has still a lot of stuff. There's shelving that goes way above that and all that. There's a lot of stuff going on, and in this photo you can tell like there's a lot going on here. He's got Rubik's Cubes galore. He's got books galore. Usability is just, I don't know what the hell's going on. Move everything out. Kind of, I think that monitorizer moves, I'm guessing. I don't think it's connected to the desk.
Yeah, hopefully not.
I would center it, you know, with the desk. I would get rid of the laptop or just have the laptop in a different spot because you're definitely not using it all the time. Move everything around, take out the stuff you don't need, organize it better, and you'll be set. LYFE scored a 50. The next setup was submitted by Ralph. The monitor placement, I don't know how it works for him, but I feel like the top monitor is not really angled down enough to have him use it at his setup. I don't know if you get the same vibe.
Oh yeah, it makes no sense. I get that it's like a quote-unquote TV, but this doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense, and I don't think he's using it for his bed that's over there because I feel like it's connected to your PC for a reason.
Yeah, I mean, he could probably throw Netflix on or whatever, but even then, even if it's for his bed, it should be tilted to some extent.
I just feel like, you know, having that set up like right there in that specific spot, it just feels like it's out of, like, it's like not in the best spot. I feel like you either have it in the corner or you have a longer desk that fills up more of the space. Maybe adding more to the walls would definitely help, like, because you can even...
Do you really love Star Wars? Because if so, where is it in the actual setup?
That's how you do cable management. That's how you're supposed to use the backboard of your desk. That's how you feed everything across. He has even like little wire mold for like the littlest of things, which you'd even have to do. Ralph scored a 92. The next setup was submitted by Tyler. Get rid of your main display monitor that's directly in front of you. It's old, it's out of date, bezel's fatter than your mom. Take that out, because I feel like your right monitor is definitely a better monitor, and it's barely being hanging on. I feel like the usability is very, very bad there. So I feel like just having that monitor, then you'd have room to put your mic off there, get speakers. I don't know if does he have headphones? I can't really see. Yeah, get rid of the stuff that's on the shelving and all that. The Wii and stuff like that is fine, I guess, but the bottom shelf is just thrown with stuff.
Toy cabinet.
Yeah, a little toy cabinet. If you're gonna have that there, just, you know, cover it up. And the cables, from what we can see, he tried. He definitely tried. Tyler scored a 54. The final setup of the day was submitted by Luke. There's pictures that need to be hung, but I was looking through his email to see what pictures he was talking about, but I don't think he said what pictures he has to be hung because he just moved in. I don't know. I feel like the little action figures on the desk are just like not necessary.
That's like the weirdest spot to put it. Like under the monitor,
yeah, it's fine.
Go for it. But over there, like, bro,
I feel like you'd have it just one spot or no spot. I'm guessing you maybe do Twitch and you have the chat on the left side, and then you game on the
angling of the left monitor though looks weird.
Yeah, it looks way out, doesn't it? Look like it should be angled more in.
For sure, yeah.
His usability is fine. I wish you got a headphone stand. That'd be cool. The coaster is cool.
I feel like the computer is too pushed. Like
that's why he needs to get rid of the bonsai tree. Push that out a little bit more.
Because it's a dope ass PC.
Luke scored an 84. Ralph walked away with first place with a 92. Thanks for watching the Pimp My Setup highlights for episode number 215.